What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to my kitchen. We are right in the thick of the holiday season right now. What I like the most about the holidays is getting big groups of people together, family, friends, that annoying uncle that wants to talk about UFOs. You pack all of them in a room together, you eat some good food, and you just vibe out. And today, I'm gonna show you how to do just that. We're gonna make a party appetizer perfect for feeding a large group of people that is not only gonna be delicious, but it's loaded down with gooey, cheesy, anabolic goodness. Not only is this recipe stupid simple to make, once your party goers give it a shot, they're gonna think you're a culinary chef. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like the idea of making the foods you already love, just making the better, healthier, higher protein, more anabolic versions, don't forget, all of my recipes are available in my cookbook, which you can find at the first link in the description box. Over 200 pages filled with recipes, and every time I add a new recipe to the channel, it gets added to the book for free. For more information, hit that link in my description. Now, let's get to cooking. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna show you the easiest way to make shredded chicken ever. You're gonna love this. We start by grabbing a few chicken breasts. Haven't trimmed them or anything yet. As you can see, we got some goofy stuff on here we're gonna wanna get rid of. This part's pretty easy. I recommend scissors. If you're a real man, go in and just trim off any of the extra gristle and fat that you might see. And after a little trimming, this looks perfect to me. You don't wanna leave these goofy pieces on, because you never know, you might end up making the sliders. Someone's enjoying them, they take a bite, they crack a tooth. Now there's lawyers involved, you're losing your house. Wife starts seeing the guy that delivers the mail. It's not good. Get rid of this, you'll thank me later. And now that I got the chicken trimmed, I wanna weigh it out. I'm looking for 1.5 pounds or right around 672 grams. All right, right here we got 598. So let's grab another chicken breast, trim a piece off, a little bit more, and there we go, 676 grams, perfect for me. And at this point, we're gonna employ the help of our Ninja Foodie Deluxe. I love this thing, man. The only kitchen appliance you need. I have all my kitchen gadgets linked in my description box if you wanna know the exact model. Now we are gonna be using the pressure cooker function for this chicken. What that's gonna do is make the chicken super soft, super moist, easy to shred apart. This is stupid simple. I'm gonna take 1 can or about 224 grams of chicken broth, pour it down in here. Then we'll just take the chicken, place it down here in the bottom, spread it out. Don't lay any on top of the other pieces, just like so. Then we just attach the lid, and now all we do is pressure cook this on high for 15 minutes. So we just pulled the chicken out of the Instant Pot and check it out. It's fully cooked. All I'm gonna do now is go in, grab it, and rip it apart, slowly shred this chicken. And this is why I love the Instant Pot for shredded meat. Look at how easily this chicken just falls apart. And then once we fully shredded all of our chicken, we're just gonna place it in a large mixing bowl. And now is the time where we add our favorite buffalo sauce. For this recipe, I'm just gonna use a store brand Mob buffalo sauce from HEB. I love this stuff, but any brand you prefer will work. Just make sure when you choosing a sauce, you look at that nutrition label and make sure it's not one of the buffalo sauces that has a ton of fat and calories. Now I'm gonna pour in about 235 grams. Now we just go in with a spoon, mix everything together until all of our chicken is coated. Now it's time to build. We start with grabbing a baking dish. We're gonna hit the inside with a little bit of nonstick spray. And then for the buns, I'm going to be using Sara Lee's Sweet Hawaiian slider rolls. These are perfect for little sandwiches, got tons of flavor, and each of these buns is only 100 calories. Works perfect for me. So I went ahead, removed all the slider rolls from the package, but you're gonna see that they aren't separated into top and bottom buns. We're gonna have to grab a knife and do that ourselves. And you can actually do this a variety of different ways. Like we have all of these right here stuck together. You could go with your knife like so, and then just make an incision, cut all the way through. But for me, that method has failed a couple times. They don't look that good. So I know it takes a little bit longer, but I'll just break it off and I'll just go one by one, cut each one of them in half. Boom, get the top and bottom bun perfectly separated. And that's all she wrote. But let me finish this up. We'll be right back. All right, we got all the buns separated, looking good. I've taken the bottom buns, sat them down on our baking dish. And the first thing we wanna do is take half of our 448 grams of fat-free shredded mozzarella and spread it on top of these buns as our first layer. This cheese is gonna do multiple things. Obviously, it's gonna melt, it's gonna be delicious, but it's also gonna create a moisture barrier that is gonna keep the sauce from the buffalo chicken from making these buns soggy. And now that we got our protective cheese layer down, it is time to add the buffalo chicken. We're gonna do the same thing. We're just gonna go in and evenly spread this out on top of the cheese. And then once we got the chicken spread, we're gonna take about 90 grams of fat-free ranch dressing. And all I'm gonna do is just create a little line right here like that. Maybe one down the middle. Perfect. And then finally, I'm gonna take the other half of our fat-free mozzarella cheese and sprinkle it on top of the chicken. And then once we got the cheese on there, I do like to hit it with a light coating of nonstick spray just to ensure it melts optimally. Give her a quick couple of these. Now she's ready for the oven. Now all I'm gonna do is toss this in the oven at 315 degrees for about 10 minutes. I want this cheese to start melting. I want everything to heat up, and I don't want to add the top buns just yet. We'll do that in a second. So we slide this in. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, when I return, this should be looking a whole lot better. Let's go. All right, guys, it's been 10 minutes. We just pulled this out. The cheese on top has started to melt. Everything's smelling incredible. Now we're gonna apply our top buns. Go ahead, place these on here. Once we got them on, I do like to press down a little bit, make sure they're nice and snug. And then what I wanna do now for a nice little flavor boost is take some I Can't Believe It's Not butter spray, 0 calorie, hit the top of the buns. I'll grab a little brush, make sure it's spread out evenly, coating the top. And then finally, I do have some dried parsley flakes. I'll just sprinkle a little bit of these on top of the buns. And here we go, guys. I'm gonna toss this back in the oven, 315 degrees, maybe 5-10 more minutes, let everything finish cooking, heating up, melting. And then after that, we're gonna have ourselves a feast. All right, guys, we just pulled these out of the oven. Let me get in here and grab a sandwich. And oh my gosh, check that out. We got the melted cheese, the buffalo chicken, the creamy ranch, the toasted sweet Hawaiian rolls. Oh baby. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we got us one. Ladies and gentlemen, everything about this recipe is perfect. We have our shredded buffalo chicken that came out flawlessly. We have the melted cheese. We have the ranch in there that's kind of infused into the overall sandwich. We have the toasted sweet Hawaiian rolls with that butter flavor on top. Honestly, for a healthy, high protein party appetizer, you really don't get much better than this. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button for me. Comment anything down below for the algorithm. Sub if you are not subbed. And before this gets cold, I think it's time to give these a shot. Let's go. All right, guys, it is go time. But first, the best tasting, the milkiest, the chocolatiest, the marshmallow and graham cracker fillingest protein bar on the market, ANABOLIC, is now back in stock. So if you want to try the best protein bar on the market, then hit up finalbossperformance.com. Code RGF10 will save you 10% on what I'm telling you is gonna be your new favorite bar. Give it a shot, you won't be disappointed. All right, folks, let's get in here. I'm gonna take this picture perfect one. This is the one I had my eyes on this whole time. Ooh, check that out, baby. The buffalo chicken, the melted cheese on top. You got that fat-free ranch just kind of blending in there. That top bun is toasted. You can hear that. Think we're in for a treat. 3, 2, 1, let go. Wow. Believe me when I tell you that everything about this sandwich melds together perfectly. Kind of like the plot in the new Captain Marvel movie. Actually, that was terrible. Don't use that as an example. And the cool part about a recipe like this is it's easy to feed a lot of people for not a lot of work. We get 12 sandwiches here. Each one loaded down with more than enough protein, lots of cheese, very filling. You can easily impress a party with this, and you could also even make as many batches at one time as you can fit in your oven. Making the shredded chicken in the Instapot / Ninja Foodie, super easy. Cheese, you just gotta buy a little more. Buffalo sauce, pick up an extra bottle. Super easy to do these in bulk. Now in this entire recipe, if you make it exactly how I did it, which you end up with for the whole thing is only 2,594 calories, 18 grams of fat, 330 grams of protein, 278 grams of carbs with 6 grams of fiber. And that puts each sandwich on average at 215 calories, 1.5 grams of fat, 27.5 grams of protein, 23 grams of carbs, half a gram of fiber. So we got a nice little slider sandwich here with almost 28 grams of protein, next to no fat, around 20 grams of carbs, perfect macros in my opinion. It's foods like this that don't make you feel like you're on a diet at all. When you can eat like this, make the better choices, whip up some magic in that kitchen, hey, doesn't even feel like you're restricting yourself. Honestly, it feels pretty dang good. Here we go, ladies and gents, we are down to the final bite. Let's get it. without a shadow of a doubt, that is an easy 10 out of 10. Everything about it is phenomenal. I encourage you to give it a shot. Take a few pictures, tag me on Instagram, let me know what you think. I know you won't be disappointed. And if you got my cookbook, it has been updated, so go grab your updated copy free of charge because this recipe is now in there along with all my other slider recipes. If you thought this was a nifty idea, I got more just like it in the Anabolic cookbook. Link in description. All right, folks, as always, I appreciate each and every one of you. I gotta finish up my Christmas shopping, get to editing this video, and try to get some sleep because I got a flight to catch at like 4 a.m. So hey, y'all are the best. Hopefully you all have safe and amazing holidays. You get some good gifts for Christmas, all the above, baby. Appreciate y'all. Thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see each and every one of you at the next video. See you guys. Bam, 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 baby.